2025 recap. Guys, hello and welcome back to my new YouTube video. So today we are going to talk about how my life was in year 2025. So 2020, it's currently December 16th, and the things that I've achieved this year are the things that I did this year. 2025 was very interesting, I would say. I've visited my grandma in London after 10 years. She's probably going to watch the video. Hi grandma. And in 2025 I started this YouTube channel. I hope you're going to grow. I hope you're going to go big, guys. And every one of you who hasn't subscribed, make sure to do that. And yeah, like, comment down below. So I started this YouTube channel called Christine. Just because, I don't know, people were always interested in my life and what I was doing, talking shit behind my back, and was like, okay, let me give them a platform. Yay. No, but I don't know, I just want to share my life with you, grow with my audience, and because, you know, I'm just starting to live the adult lifestyle. I mean, this year was the first time I had a this year was the first time I had a full-time job. Like, I've never worked in my life before, and then after school I started to do my 9 to 5. I worked every day, morning shift, evening shift, and yeah, I wasn't familiar with the working space and how it goes, so that was one thing that was new for me this year. I also traveled a lot this year because, I mean, I always traveled a lot. Like, I went to Ghana last year, then France the year before. I went to Italy, Amsterdam and everything. But like, this year was the first time that I traveled by myself, and I've never did that before. And yeah, these are things that I want to share with you. I want you to watch me, see me grow out of my tiny box, and I want to grow with you together because, you know, most of my followers are my same age, and maybe I can inspire some people with my YouTube channel. So that was the reason why I started it. And what had happened, I started in church. I do Sunday school service, and it's so much fun. And actually, I learn more from these children than these children are learning from me because they're so smart. And then teaching these children about Jesus and the Bible and the stories of the Bible and teachings behind the stories. It's just also a lot of work, but I have so much respect for the work that was given to me. And yeah, next year I will try to do better. I will try to do the best of it. And also, I got accepted to college, so next year there are going to be a lot of school vlogs. Yay! I'm going to study nutrition science and food technology. Yeah, every time I tell people, oh, I'm about to study nutrition science and food technology, they were like, oh really? I've never heard of it. And like, yeah, I didn't heard of it too. Because my goal for last year was actually to study in the medical field. I wanted to become a nurse or a surgeon, something like that. But when I did my national services, I realized it wasn't for me. Or wasn't for me. Yes. And I think God directed me into this field where I'm right now. Food and nutrition and that, because I've never thought I will end here, guys. So 2025 has a bit of a surprise for me, and I've already set it my goals for 2026. But you know, the man is planning, but God is directing. So my goals can be that, but God has something other for me in mind. But whatever it is, I want to receive it with open hands. what else happened this year? I've I've met really good friends, but like these are friends I have before, but the friendship that evolved this year was wow, was just I thank God for it because these friends are really like my OGs. They're my brothers and sisters because the way we treat each other is like family. These are just all things I'm thankful for, the good side of this year. What are things I'm not grateful for? Do you hear my voice? The work environment was something new to learn because not everyone at your workplace is your friend, and that's something I had to learn at first. Oh, I've been to the movies a lot of times this year, and the movies, bro, they're busting. This I hate. I've watched Mufasa, I've watched Demon Slayer. The movie was so good. I've watched Zootopia 2, Zoomania, peak. The plot was everything was so great. And also this year I had to make big decisions because everything I do like in my 20s right now. Okay, I'm 19 years old. I will be 20 in 2 months. But these are decisions that has a big major influence on my future, and I just want my future me, my 30-year-old me, to thank me for being so thoughtful and careful with her current life. There were also people I had to cut out of my life, but for better and for good. And yeah, them not being in my life is just such a blessing. Definitely, for sure. And the taste of making my own money, so good, guys. I could never get rid of it because everything I have, like my phone, for example, iPhone 16 Pro Max, I bought it myself. Okay, I've decorated my room a little bit. Everything you see here, I bought it myself. Okay, if you want to know how my room looks like, just watch my room tour video. And also like makeup, shoes, I just bought it myself. Oh, in 2025, I've realized that people will always disappoint you. Not because they're evil, because me personally, I don't think that evil people exist, but just because they are people, they're human being. And as Christian, we do not fight against our neighbors, against flesh. Okay, we fight against flesh too, but in different meaning. We don't fight against our neighbors, we fight against the things we cannot see with our physical eyes. So maybe because people will hurt you because they're people, and maybe it's because often a lot of times it's because the spirit behind that people cope behind the people that it's because the spirit behind that person cooperates with them and then leads them to actions that will hurt you. So that's why God says always pray for your enemies, because you don't know by which spirit these enemies are led by. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, so people will always disappoint you, not because they are bad people, but just because they are people. And then we have to learn to forgive them or deal with it. And also, yeah, not everyone you meet is your friend, for sure, but not everyone you meet is your enemy. People make mistakes. You also have hurt people, definitely. And yeah, the minute you ask for forgiveness is the minute you should also show forgiveness. That was what I learned this year personally, and the way I will treat people is going to be different from now on. Also, the way I will view people is going to be different, very different. And yeah, I'm so excited for 2026. I just know my life is going to be a movie. My voice is actually not that deep. I have actually a very nice voice, yeah. People always tell me, oh my god, your voice is so nice, so smooth and everything. Ah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me. And if you thought it was interesting what I had to say, then just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to grow, guys. My goal for next year is 10k followers. Can we make that happen? Tell me what to do to reach 10k. Do you want me to say right now? I'm just joking. But yeah, thank you for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.